It's what I requested. So there have been some allegations against one of the greatest players of all time, who's still currently playing, who is now the all-time leading scorer in the NBA. So there was a former UFC fighter named I can't pronounce his first name, Chael Sonnen. I think that if I'm saying it wrong, charge it to my head and not my heart. You know, I don't necessarily know who you are, honestly. He claims that not only that he has been taking steroids, but that LeBron James has the same drug guy. So he actually appeared. I'm gonna read this article. He appeared on the Flavor podcast with Andrew Schultz and spoke candidly about his own use of performance-enhancing drugs and opened up about its much more prevalent use in mainstream sports than people realize. He went on to name LeBron James and Tiger Woods as two sports icons who are allegedly using PEDs to give them a boost. He also claimed to have the same drug guy as the Lakers star to add credibility to his allegations. Now, I think it's crazy that someone waits this long to claim that LeBron James has been taking PEDs. He's been in the league for what, 20 years, 20 plus years?
Almost my whole life.
Pretty much the entire time we were watching basketball, LeBron James has been there.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden he passes Kareem with the scoring points, and he's defying Father Time. We've never seen an athlete like this in basketball ever, to play this long and still be at this high of a level. But now we hear that this guy, who I don't know who he is. I've watched UFC, but I've never heard of this guy. He said that LeBron is taking PEDs. Not just LeBron, but Tiger Woods, but we just talking about LeBron James. I just think it's a little crazy that you wait until now to say that LeBron James is taking PEDs. What I'm almost certain that the NBA has drug testing, and Dame has been tested after he done scored a lot of points. Donovan Mitchell got tested after he put up 71.
Like right after, too.
So you mean to tell me this has been going on? LeBron has been playing this great for so long and he ain't get tested yet? It don't make sense to me. It seems like somebody is just trying to become more relevant because nobody knows or cares who he is anymore. Like I said, I watch UFC. I know about John Jones. I know about all these other Conor McGregor. I know about all these other fighters, but this guy is he ain't that if he was good, I don't know who he is. Well, and all of a sudden he's coming out saying that LeBron James taking PEDs. I feel like he's just trying to get his name back out there, and I don't believe him. I don't think that's the case. I believe something would have came out by now if LeBron was using PEDs. That's what I think. 20 plus years playing at this high level. I mean, I would have thought that someone would have did that after LeBron put up a triple-double in the freaking finals.
Look, when you 40 still playing, after he would have dunked in his first Lakers game, after what this season, I'm like, hey, no, we got to get you tested. Like, why you jumping higher than Jokic?
You wait until now to try to say this, but like I said, I think it's just relevancy. And like Tay just said, defamation of character, suit loading. Hey, LeBron, I'm with you. You need somebody there? Let me know.
Hey, look, after I tried to defend you against Joe in that Jordan debate, you know I got your back, bro. It might not be that good, but when it comes to this one, I can probably help you out a little bit more. Because with PED, look, what is it? Hopkins missed the whole season because of it. So you can't tell me that the drug testing in sports is not that detailed, like very fine comb detail. Like they even got it to the point when you're doing drug testing and you drink too much water, it lets you know in the test that it was a water overload. So you can't get away with that. To me, I think because of the podcast that he was on, like I listen to it from time to time, and it's more of a comedian podcast, so they're just throwing banter back and forth. So he probably did throw it out there. Maybe he had a few drinks in the system. I'm not really throwing out too many excuses for the guy, but we all know what media does. When you're trying to sell something, there we go. Hey, that was good.
Okay, Joe.
That was good. Nah, so that's how you know we building something over here. But That was so good. You almost messed me up a little bit. But nah, when you're trying to sell something, you got to throw out some negative publicity. Sometimes you don't care who gets in the way of that media storm. And I think in this situation, that's what happened with him. Talking about him and LeBron got the same drug guy. Like, so you're saying because somebody that probably gave LeBron something, right? It could have been anything for a party. It could have been for a friend. You never know. But because they probably threw his name out there, you're just going to throw these allegations on him. Not fair at all. And also, if he was taking these performance enhancement drugs, he should have shared them with Anthony Davis. Because LeBron's been more healthy than Anthony Davis. And I'm just saying, if you're telling me that these increase your blood cells and it makes your endurance so you can play the game longer, come on now. There's been times we definitely seen LeBron actually look tired out there as well. So, hey, what's his name? Chael Sonnen, or however you pronounce your name. I don't want to botch it. Like, don't run down on us. But if it's fake, come out and say it's fake, bro. Because right now you're running a guy's career. Because that's a fact.
Exactly. Definitely increases eyebrow hair. I don't understand what was your motive in doing this. I really don't get it. Like I said, I think you're just trying to become relevant again. If you were ever relevant, like I said, I don't know who you are. So you're relevant to me, not as a person, but as a UFC fighter. So yeah. I don't know who you are. But I also want to say, why hasn't this been talked about anywhere else though? That's kind of what I want to know. Shannon Sharp, this your boy. I love you, Aunt, but you ain't talking about this on FS1.
Because to him, he probably like, if it's not real, I'm not gonna talk about it. I still would have kind of brought it up though.
I would have brought it up at least. I mean,
that's
I
why
think I've only heard it in one other place, and that was the Player's Choice. That's the only other place I heard it at.
But you notice that the last time this happened, what happened the next day? Came out on ESPN.
Hey, so all I'm saying is it might come up tomorrow. Who knows?
Yeah. And one more thing though, if LeBron would take some type of performance enhancement drug, don't you think he would have did that for his hair?
Next topic.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.